be talking about the data residency and why the data residency might be important to you. Well, first of all, the data residency is actually choosing based on your products where your data wants to be stored based on the AWS regions. Now, first and foremost, not for all of the countries in the world the data residency is available for. And then the question is, well, where should I then store my data? The easiest answer for your company needs to be under some of the compliances. Not talking about the GDPR, but maybe some other compliances, and the data residency is being required. Then it should be like the closest country from your country, if your country is not under the AWS regions. Now, the thing is, what I'm actually having in here is, yeah, I have my products listed in here. And this data residency is being applied for your products, and it's being applied for your marketplace installed applications. As you can see in here, I have like 3 apps that have been installed. I have for my GSM 3 apps that have been installed and 3 apps that have been installed in here. And why is it showing free for all of these, even though they're kind of different products? Because they are under one Jira product family. Now, for the Confluence, it's actually saying that I'm not applicable to actually change the data residency for the Confluence. Now let's go to the page to understand the data residency a little bit better. So first of all, what you actually need to do know is that data residency can only be set by your organization admins. So it gives you control where your in-scope product data, so you have in-scope product data and you have the out-of-scope product data is going to be stored. So there could be stored within the Europe, within the US, and so on. By default, all of the data is actually being generally stored. So basically like worldwide stored. So yeah, this is something that it helps you with if you're having a finance, government, healthcare. Data residency might be a necessity for operating in cloud environments. It can help you to meet the company data management requirements. So these are the regions. So you have the global ones, all Atlassian cloud across AWS regions. You have for Australia, you have for Canada, you have for the Europe, and then you have for Germany. Now, I don't know why Europe and Germany are like separated. I don't understand. Then you have for India, Japan, Singapore, South Korea, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and the USA. So that is the thing that it's saying. So first of all, then you have some of the limitations. For example, for Switzerland, the Atlassian data lake is not available for this location. If you pin your data to this location, the following limitations will apply. Atlassian analytics and dashboards for Jira, JSM, and Confluence Enterprise plans won't be available for the data that has been moved to this location. Ouch. Opsgenie reports embedded into JSM for all paid plan will not be available for the data that has moved to this, and so on and so forth. Now, there is something that is in scope and there is something that is out of scope. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be choosing and I'm going to go for the data residency of my Jira in here. So first of all, we are presented with this wizard in here. So where you select the location, when you can actually schedule this move to happen. I can review the apps that will move to the selected location and review and to submit the request. Now it's saying that you also cannot move the audit log. All the Jira instances installed apps will be offline. So you actually have to know about this. It's really good if you're doing the data residency for this to be in the offline, in the off hours. So you don't want to create a disruption for the apps that your users are actually using within the production. So you click on next, and now I can select the organization, select the location. So I can go from Australia, I can choose the European Union. I'm going to choose that one. Then I'm going to click on next. And now this is what is happening. So first of all, that is going to be an estimated downtime. Okay, so it's gonna say estimated downtime, it's going to be for 30 minutes. And there is something that it's saying, you know what, you can schedule move within the next 44 hours to move in 24-hour window, or the one that is recommended is the move will take place during the maintenance window, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. So it's going to be in the morning. It's going to be between the 7th April and the 13th of April. But this actually can be misleading. Why? Because you don't know when this is going to happen, right? But then again, it's still saying that it's being recommended. All right, yeah. So there is a 24-hour window start time. Request your move at least 3 days in advance. Once scheduled, the move will start on the day that your time taking approximately 24 hours to complete. So for 24 hours. Oh, that's not good. I don't want that too much to be in there. All right, so these are the free apps that are available to me. And I'm gonna say, yeah, sure. Free apps have no action, so no action is actually in there. And there you go. And then you have selected location, European Union, estimated downtime 30 minutes, apps moving 0 free because none of them are actually having that. And then you click on select request. I'm actually not going to be doing that because I want to be on the plan that I'm right now. But when you're actually doing this for your own instance, because of some of the regulations that need to be completed, that is how you do it. So, and then you have this in scope product data, what can be pinned and what cannot be pinned. So I will leave this in the description so you can read through more about this. This is the thing that is important, that Atlassian is really considering the privacy really serious. And there's a global program to meet all of these compliances and beyond. So privacy program is tailored to meet both legal requirements as well as your needs. And then there is the question how the data residency works for the marketplace apps. And there is a whole description of it. So there is a lot of to read, because if I would start to read, it would this video would be 30 minutes or something like that. But that is how you're actually doing the data residency, and this is why the data residency is important. Okay, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.